Good morning. I know I'm a day late. It's Friday, not Thursday, but as we look at Galatians chapter 5 this Sunday at 8:30, our morning study, I love the part, of course, the most popular part maybe of Galatians chapter 5, besides the fact that we're to use our freedom for the sake of others, and that is for freedom that Christ has set us free. He then says the Spirit will bear fruit in our lives. The fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And he sets this distinctly apart from the list right above that, which says the works or the deeds of the flesh. And again, continuing his argument with those dear believers in Galatia, his children in whom he's hoping Christ will be formed, saying that here's what the works of the flesh look like. They won't achieve what you think they will, in contrast to the fruit of the Spirit, which is the work of the Spirit in a person's life. It's an answer to Jesus' prayer when he was speaking to the disciples on this final night of his life in John 15, when he says, I am the vine, you are the branches, and it is to my Father's good pleasure, it's my Father's will that you bear much fruit. And I love how Paul, rather than when he makes the list of the gifts of the Spirit later on when he writes to the church in Corinthians, in Galatia, he's telling them about the fruit of the Spirit. And he can speak about these fruit because these are the things that were witnessed by the followers of Jesus. They saw this fruit of the Holy Spirit in Jesus' life. The love of God. God proves his love for us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ dies for us. The joy of Jesus, the peace that he brought with him when he came into a place. And so many times he gave that peace to his disciples. Peace be with you, he says so many times in the Gospel of John in particular. And then the other fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, the patience of Christ, the kindness, the goodness, the faithfulness, gentleness, all those things. We'll elaborate on them more in our study, but to realize that the fruit of the Spirit is in contrast, not just to the deeds of the flesh, which Paul's list are all the evil deeds of the flesh, but just works of our own flesh in general are not going to achieve the things that the Spirit does by his power and work within us. And it all happens as we simply abide or remain or stay put with Jesus. So join us this Sunday, Galatians chapter 5, as it really kind of ramps up in the crescendo of Paul's pleading with his children, with his believers in the church of Galatia, and through him, Christ, I think, pleading with us as his followers to stay put, to be with him. Let the Spirit bear his good fruit in our lives. Hope to see you there this Sunday.